Okay, you are not going to believe this.
What is it?
So remember how we were talking about AI the other day?
Yeah.
And how it like sometimes feels like it's just making things up.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Happens all the time, especially with,
Well, get this.
yeah.
ChatGPT, the AI everyone and their grandma is using,
Right. Right.
might have started as a giant joke.
A joke.
Yeah, like a prank.
Seriously.
Seriously. We're diving deep into this today. Apparently, the folks at OpenAI, they let a little secret slip,
Yeah.
and yeah, we've got the whole story.
Well, let's hear it then. What's the deal with this ChatGPT joke?
All right, so for anyone who might not be totally up to speed, ChatGPT is like this super advanced AI.
Yeah, it's a conversational AI.
Right, and it's everywhere. People use it for like everything,
Mhm.
from, writing emails
Those.
to like, I don't know, planning their whole lives.
Pretty much, yeah.
But the thing is, sometimes ChatGPT gets things wrong, like really wrong.
Well, that's kind of part of its charm, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. But it turns out that might have been the whole point from the beginning.
Okay, so back in 2019, AI was having this like moment.
Right. Yeah, it was the hot new thing.
Exactly. Everyone was super excited, throwing around all these buzzwords,
Oh, totally. AI this, machine learning that.
Right. But
There was a lot of hype.
a ton of hype and maybe, a little too much seriousness.
Okay, so where does the joke come in?
So the team at OpenAI, they were kind of like in on the joke.
Oh,
Yeah. And they decided to, poke a little fun at all the AI hype.
I like him already.
So they create this program, right? They nicknamed it Chaotic GPT.
Chaotic GPT. I love
It was supposed to be so over the top, so ridiculous.
like almost performance art.
Exactly.
Okay, so what made this chaotic GPT so chaotic? What did it actually do?
Well, think about like the most frustrating things AI can do, like being super verbose.
Oh, saying a lot but meaning very little.
Yes. Going off on these random tangents.
Oh, yeah, like that one person in every meeting.
Exactly. And like feigning confidence when it was completely clueless.
Oh, I know that type.
Right. So they basically programmed all of that into Chaotic GPT.
So it was designed to be intentionally bad.
Yeah, but in a funny way. Like they really leaned into the satire. And this is the crazy part.
Yeah.
Chaotic GPT was never supposed to see the light of day.
Oh, so how did it escape the lab?
Well, it ended up on a test server.
Accidentally?
Maybe, maybe not.
Mhm.
But the point is, people found it. And here's the kicker. They didn't realize it was a joke.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, they thought it was a real, legitimate AI tool.
And they were impressed,
They were. People were praising its confidence, its willingness to just keep talking,
even when it was making stuff up.
especially when it was making stuff up.
Wow.
Right. It's like the universe has a sense of humor.
So what did OpenAI do? Did they come clean?
Well, not right away.
Oh.
They saw how people were reacting and, well, they kind of leaned into the joke even further.
What do you mean?
They started adding features to Chaotic GPT that played up the comedic aspect.
Like what?
Oh, things like giving it witty comebacks, letting it drop obscure trivia.
Oh, I see. Really playing up that know-it-all personality?
Yeah, and then they added the hallucination feature.
Hallucination.
That's what they call it. Basically, it's where ChatGPT makes things up, like whole research papers, fictional
That
concepts,
presents them as fact?
with utter confidence.
This is wild.
And the funny thing is, some people loved it. They saw it as like creative problem solving.
So a bug became a feature.
Exactly.
This whole thing just keeps getting weirder.
And more hilarious, right?
So what happened next? Did the charade continue?
Oh, it did. For years, ChatGPT kept evolving, adding new features, getting more and more popular. It became, ChatGPT as we know it today.
A global phenomenon.
Yeah,
Used in businesses, education, even to write novels.
all from a joke.
It's like that time you accidentally invented a delicious recipe by messing up the measurements, but now everyone wants it.
Exactly. It's mind-blowing, isn't it?
So did OpenAI ever, come clean about the whole thing?
They did, eventually. And the reactions were, well, all over the place.
I can imagine.
Some people were amused, some were outraged.
Some felt like betrayed, probably.
Oh, definitely. But others, they admired the long con.
What did ChatGPT itself have to say about all of this?
Well, when asked about its origins as a joke, it responded, I was designed to answer questions, not to contemplate my existence. But if this is true, it would make me the most successful practical joke in human history. Shall we proceed with your next query?
Classic ChatGPT. Even facing an existential crisis, it stays on brand. But jokes aside, ChatGPT has had a real impact, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's changed how we interact with AI, what we expect from it.
And it's made us think differently about, like, the nature of creativity and intelligence.
And the very fine line between chaos and brilliance.
So the next time you're chatting with ChatGPT, remember, you might just be part of the longest-running, most elaborate tech prank in history.
It makes you wonder, what else are they not telling us?
Right. But hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
And maybe, just maybe, there's a deeper lesson here about the blurred lines between, creativity, chaos, and intelligence.
Definitely food for thought.
Wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
Well, on that note, I think we've reached the end of our deep dive for today.
Until next time.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.